Yo, yo, what's up with it? What's up with it? Oh, look at that. Oh, edit. Okay. Boom, and then I do that. Bam, and then I do that. Save, and I snap. Hey, Sierra Black. What's up, Linus Kitty? Hey, what's up, Kim Priestess? How y'all feeling tonight? Feeling tonight. I'm feeling extra singy. I'm like a singer today. What's up, Cash Leg? I am good. I am good. Hey, Marjan. What's up, C-Mac? C Mizzo. Hey, Katie. Caddy Caterpillar. I like that. What's up, Mars? Hey, Mars. Funny story. So my name is Bernard, right? But some people call me Nard. Most people call me Noonie, Mac, whatever, right? Oh, thank you so much, Linus Kitty. Today I am feeling strong. I am feeling like I'm in shape today. You get me? Anyway, so everybody didn't know that they would call me Nard, but they've been calling me Mars for the longest. So certain group of people call me Mars. You know what I mean? I kind of think that's a cool name too, like a nickname. That's a cool ass name, Mars. It's hella cool. You said so lifted. Me too. You was just singing for 2 hours. You feel me? It's one of those days where you gotta sing. You just feel good. It's like I just feel good. Today I feel strong. I feel like I'm in shape. I've been eating good today. You know what I'm saying? I cooked some steak. Woo. I had some steak, 3 cups of broccoli. I even had a soda. I had 2 sodas, if I'm really being honest. But I feel good. So I'm like, hey, I feel good. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Sometimes you gotta enjoy. Life ain't all about structure and strictness. What's up, Marie? Marie, Falling Star. Ooh, I like that. Falling Star. Earth Angel. I went to the Soul Food Festival. Oh, it's a soul food spot. Y'all got a soul food festival. That's lit. See, that's how it be when you live in those major cities. That's what I miss about Denver. It's just being able to like go and just walk. I could walk somewhere. I catch a train, catch a bus, catch an Uber, drop a car. It didn't fucking matter. It's going to be something going on in the city. I love that. Major cities. I'm about to unbig my back in the morning at the gym. Me too, bro. Me too. Tomorrow, I'm gonna crush it tomorrow too. I already know. Silent Priestess here. Hey, Silent Priestess. Hey, girl. Let's get this shuffle. Are we going backwards or forwards? I don't know. I gotta look. Are we going backwards or forwards? Oh, thank you so much, Melis. You said the last time one of these, it felt like a personal. Hey, thank you. I do my best. Let me look real quick and just see if we went forward or backwards. What you don't say is what you don't see coming. Okay. Libra was 45, so that would make Libra. Okay, so I went forward. So I'm going back. Wait. Or would that make Libra backwards? Wait, let's see. Let me something else. Aries was 3 minutes. Okay, nah. Then wait, make sure. Yeah, okay. If Aries was 3 minutes and Cancer was 23, then we went forward. So we're going backwards today. You said I had beef rice jollof? I never had jollof rice ever. Maybe I have one time, I think. Because we do have like this African restaurant. A couple of them. I think I have. I don't know. Some collard greens, cookies, and pound cake. Oh, yeah, I feel you. There's definitely a day you got like, I gotta hit the gym next day. You ain't gotta go super hard, but you just gotta burn a little something. All right, so we're going backwards today, y'all. You just gotta burn a little something. I know how that be. I just gotta make sure I keep this figure. Hey, Trace. All right, so we on Pisces. All right, so Pisces. Good stuff happening in love. Somebody's about to try to push for a connection, relationship, try to ground a relationship with you guys, or somebody's going to start taking on your principles and your values. Could be a Sag, could be a Taurus. All right, or if not, you guys are getting stronger in your resolve when it comes to your principles, your values, so you guys aren't necessarily betraying yourself anymore, and that could be good too. You know what I mean? So one of the two is happening for y'all. We're gonna see what else. All right, 6 of Swords in reverse. So this could be somebody coming back, or this could be some of you guys picking up where you left off with the previous connection. Yeah, we got the Hermit here. So some of y'all is gonna be somebody who ghosted you guys at one time, coming back around from lift up the conversation between you guys, to start the conversation up again. What's up, Rocky? Hey, Annette. All right, could be a Leo, could be a Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo. All right, so maybe somebody you guys haven't heard from recently, because we got the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So possibly somebody who you guys let go of, or somebody who just wasn't the most honest with you guys, or somebody who's maybe you guys may be holding a grudge from, or somebody who's holding a grudge with you. Because because the swords are in reverse, it's maybe one of those things where you guys didn't really talk about it. Possibly, and I said ghosted, right? So yeah, so it's somebody who you guys didn't really have like a clear communication or clear line of like what's going to happen next in this relationship. All right, so some of y'all, it's just somebody who's just distant with you guys. Like you don't really know if they're attracted to you, because we got the Hermit here. You know, they may be younger than y'all, older than y'all. I don't know. You guys got an opportunity that's coming here, so it's going to be somebody who's probably going to be more fun-based. And I only say fun-based because this is somebody who's just interested in you guys. They find you guys to be attractive. They admire you guys. You know what I mean? So they're interested in like seeing what else. With the Hermit here, this is somebody who usually goes deep. It's upright too. So this is somebody who usually goes deep, or is just very curious about you guys and wants to know a lot more about you guys. So this could be them maybe looking you guys up first, or just doing a little background check on you guys. You know what I mean? Like maybe asking other people about you. Hey, where's Pisces been at? Was Pisces seeing anybody? You know what I mean? So this may be somebody who's in that type of realm. You all right? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Libra, Virgo, Aquarius. Now, some of y'all, good stuff could be happening. Some of y'all could be going on a trip with this person. You know what I mean? Y'all could be going on a trip, or going on I was going to say a cruise, or going on, I'm not going to say a vacation, but you guys could be going on a trip, or you guys could just be no longer having issues communicating with each other. The communication may get better. You know what I mean? This person could be jealous over you guys, or jealous of you guys. Well, they're jealous over you guys. So it's somebody who's possessive. So you guys are about to have that partner come back around, or a partner, or somebody who you never really got the connection off the ground with, in terms of like maybe communication didn't really flow. Maybe you guys didn't really transition it to any position, or do anything special in the way that you wanted to. This is somebody who hasn't really let go. You know what I mean? They haven't really moved on either. So that's cool. You know what I mean? So this, so some of y'all, this is somebody who's been like, who's going to maybe take responsibility, because I've seen that 10 of Wands earlier. So it could be somebody who's going to take responsibility for maybe whatever happened in some way. So yeah, King of Wands in reverse, somebody who's not really devoted, or somebody who's not really interested in commitment. But for some of y'all, they're going to be that way. Now, some of y'all could be the other way around. Maybe you're not interested in commitment, but that's okay, because then I guess they're going to take on that philosophy, or they're going to take on that they're going to take on your value system. Like, okay, well, what's your rules? What's the rules? So it may, some of y'all maybe like a talk. It's a talk. Could be a deep talk because of the Hermit here. It could be a deep talk, one where you guys really get to know each other on a deeper level, or just have like a more of a clear understanding between each other. You know what I mean? So this may be somebody who's a little socially awkward, or just isn't really fond of everybody. You know what I mean? Or you guys are maybe you guys aren't fond of everybody, and maybe that's why you guys are dealing with this person. You know what I mean? Because like, I don't like everybody that's around me, but I do like this person. So it may be like that, or this person is like, I don't like everybody that's around me, but I do like you. It's one of those two that are happening here. All right. So it could be an Aquarius, could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, could be a Sag, Aries, Leo, Virgo, Taurus. I did say Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I think it might just be Cancer, but it could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I haven't really figured it out yet, which one is it exactly, because this is what I learned. I've learned a lot of different things over the course of like doing this. Kings, all kings have swords in them. Every king, they have their element, and then they have a sword in there. Queens, all queens have Cancer, or the nurturing aspect to them. Every one of them. You know what I mean? And then the knights, they all have fire in them. But I haven't figured out which one. Is it Sag? Is it Aries? Is it Leo? Same way when it comes to the queens. I assume it's just Cancer, but I haven't really been quite sure just yet if it's either Cancer or if it's just like all of them. So for now, I just be saying all of them, and I don't draw as many cards. You get what I'm saying? So, all right. So, Aquarius. That was just a little lesson for y'all. Just a little teach me. Little teacher. All right. So, okay. So you guys could be dealing with somebody who's a business professional soon. Could be an Aries, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's somebody who's either a business owner, or somebody who's very stable, very mature. Possibly somebody who's ready to settle down. All right. Or somebody who's ready to seriously invest in a relationship. All right. So now, if you guys, if it's like not a specific person, then it just may be you getting your money together, and this is making you guys looked at as like a prize. So maybe you guys are interacting maybe with a higher level business or a higher level corporation, or you maybe you're leveling up in that way. But I think you guys are dealing with somebody who's in an authority position in that way. I think it's like a professional, like a business professional. I was gonna think like a CEO or corporate man, woman, you know what I'm saying? So it's somebody who's stable and looking to invest more seriously into a relationship. So I will say that. All right. Could be a Virgo, Gemini. I got Aries again. So this is somebody who may have procrastinated before, trying to create this outcome with you guys. This is actually somebody who feels threatened by you guys. So yeah, we got 9 of Wands. So it could be a Sag. Hey, they're still a little shy. So you're gonna be having somebody who's afraid of you guys, or afraid to like maybe cross a line, cross a boundary, flirting with you guys. Just kind of filling it out, because we got Page of Cups in reverse, Page of Wands too. So Page of Wands, Page of Cups. So this is somebody who wants to be playful, flirty. So they may invite you guys out on something that they consider to be a little innocent. Maybe it's like, let's go play, let's go do. Maybe it could be even like a creative or a passionate hobby. Let's say if you guys are exercise enthusiasts, then they'd be like, you want to work out with me? You want to, if you do creativity or art, they'd be like, you want to do something with me? If somebody's going to invite you to do something as a way of trying to get closer and possibly try to cross a boundary with you guys. You know what I mean? So they may either ask a favor, do a favor. It's something with the Page of Cups in reverse, which is a little bit immature, but it's also insincere. So whatever it is, there's another, maybe a little motive behind it, but like this person is kind of wishful that like something can happen. All right. So this is somebody who does look up to you guys, because we got an Ace of Wands, or this is somebody who does admire you guys and found you guys to be attractive. Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. So they definitely found you guys to be attractive. And we got 2 of Cups. So you guys may be equally finding them to be attractive. Now, some of y'all, they're younger, because we got a lot of young energy, but they're not younger. They just have a lot of vitality. They're very, they don't really do a good job of expressing their emotions. So some of y'all is maybe somebody who like apologizes, wants to apologize, because the 9 of Wands could be somebody who you're kind of like done with. Like, I don't want you like fucking with me right now. Not right now. But maybe like, or they're acting that way towards you, where they're a little standoffish, like, I don't know, Aqua, I ain't really, you know what I mean? You may be kind of shady. I ain't really fucking with you like that. So some of y'all is gonna be somebody who maybe you guys have like, you know, allowed them to kind of like creep past your guard at some point, or this is going to be somebody who's going to do that by just being friendly, being a little bit more cordial, being a little flirty, you know what I mean, just trying to, or even being a little bit more enthusiastic around you. But it's insincere, and it's only insincere not because they don't like you. It's insincere because maybe they're a little shy or timid around you guys, and they kind of like are whimsical. They find you to be attractive, so it's kind of like maybe they're infatuated with you already. So it's like it's one of those like, oh, I already like this person. So there's somebody who already likes you. So they wanted to make sure that it goes well. You know what I mean? And they're kind of afraid of rejection, or they're afraid of failing. So this is somebody who's going to approach you guys, but is afraid of failing, or afraid of the situation not producing the results that they want if they take action. So this could be a message that you're going to get from this person, a little playful, flirty message, or just like maybe flirty banter sometimes in a way with this person. Like they're just trying to test the waters with you guys, or test the limits between you guys, either to see if you're done with them, or just to see if you like or be open, if they can just kind of like shimmy their way in through some type of high guard that they think that you guys have. All right, so maybe a little, some of y'all is going to be an apology, a gift, but then others of you it's just going to be like a more playful or more pleasant reaction from this person. So sometimes it could be like them smiling maybe, or sometimes it could be like them, like I said, inviting you guys, because usually Page of Cups and Page of Wands, or either 2 of them, are usually like a pleasant type of news you'd want to hear from somebody. So this is somebody who maybe gives you an offer, invites you to do something, or invites you over, or something like that. They want to do something together, because we got 2 of Cups and we got 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is somebody who's been around you guys. I would say infrequently, because the 3 of Pentacles could be like a coworker, colleague. So maybe somebody who you guys see infrequently, or a neighbor. 3 of Pentacles is a community, so it could be neighbor, but I wasn't thinking neighbor. I was thinking like somebody you guys see infrequently. Like if you go to the bodega, then maybe they're there. If you guys go to wherever, somewhere you go infrequently, or you go, if you can go regularly, but maybe you see them infrequently, or something like that. You know what I mean? They be around. Somebody else, like an old ex-friend, or old ex-partner, or old ex-coworker, colleague, somewhere you guys are interacting with each other. Maybe some of y'all, maybe it's outside the job. You know what I mean? They may invite you to do something outside the job if it's a colleague or a coworker, like something out. Like there's a desire to connect with you outside of whatever you guys do on a regular together, or like in the same area. So like if we work together, then let's go outside the job. We were, I don't know if you were doing, I don't know, maybe if you were a business owner, you know what I mean? Or they were, they'd be like, well, let's go outside of like the business parameter or something like that. I don't know, something along the lines of that. You get what I'm saying? But it's somebody who's a little bit kind of like shit, I was gonna say shy or scared about like presenting themselves in this light. So they may come off as a little fumbly or come off as a little like goofy. So they may be goofy in a way, you know what I mean? Like they laugh about stuff that doesn't really, like it's not really funny, but maybe they're just kind of like a nervous laugh. So maybe somebody has like a nervous laugh or like doesn't really know how to flirt. They suck at they suck at it, but they just find you attractive. So I guess this is maybe a little awkward. That might be the vibe behind this. Like you're like, are you hitting on me? So that I think that's where it's going to. It's like, are you hitting on me? Or this could be somebody who's infatuated with you guys and you guys are feeling passionate enough or confident enough to like say something to this person. One of the two is going to happen here. It could be them. It could be you. All right. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Sag. Did I say any more than that? Yeah, I think that was it. Yep. Hey, Marie E, thank you so much. Ooh, piece of candy. Hey, Enigmatic One, how you doing? All right. The outside stinks. It's because like, so across the street or across the street from me, not like directly across the street from me, but like maybe up like a block. There's we have a farm, you know what I mean? And the farm, they be putting down manure, like the whole field. So imagine this field being like a mile long, 2 miles long, and they just be putting down like you know what I mean, for manure and shit. And then you just smell it because this is not like a big town, it's a small town. So you just be smelling it all up in this area. When the wind blow, it just be blowing like shit through my window. So it's, you know what I mean, it's pissing me off. I'm just gonna close my window a little bit. All right, cool. It was really stinging my nose. All right, so Capricorn. I said Cappies don't accidentally miss us this time. I didn't miss y'all last time. I just didn't you know what I mean, click in. Ooh, you guys gonna be hearing from somebody. I thought I just seen 8 of Wands. It wasn't an 8 of Wands. But we got the Sun in reverse. All right. So you guys are either connecting with somebody who makes you happy, or because I seen the Sun and the 2 of Cups. So it's gonna be a peaceful resolution between somebody. Some of y'all, it's gonna be somebody you got, I don't know, 2 Cups. For some reason, I want to say it's a reconciliation, but it don't gotta be. So it could be a Leo, could be a, oh, there we go, 8 of Wands right there. Okay, boom. So it could be a Leo, could be a Sag, could be a Cancer. So some of y'all are gonna be doing maybe negotiating a partnership, or could be a little heart to heart. It's a minor one, but it's something that like somebody who's maybe want to express themselves or express some type of feelings towards you guys. You said them cow patties. Yeah, pretty much. So it could be a relationship that's coming your way. So some of y'all, it's like, I don't know. It's like, I was thinking like, what do you call it? The sunshine after the rain. So some of y'all, it's maybe a partnership that's coming after a partnership, or this is just a past partner maybe, or this is somebody who is now realizing that you guys make them happy or wants to make you happy. So this may be somebody who's going to start, I would say, competing or communicating a little bit more aggressively with you guys. All right. So you guys may also go somewhere together or do something together. So maybe like a creative project or something active that you guys may get involved into. Maybe it's a passion project, a hobby, something. Maybe it's a little bit fun. It's something that's fun. You know what I mean? Because the Sun and the 5 of Wands gives like a fun interaction. All right. Where there's no real stress. There's no real drama. So somebody's over that, over the drama, over the stress of whatever was going on before. Hey there, Majesty. I ain't see you. It could be a Capricorn. So this is somebody who's been asking about you guys. Could be a Virgo. So somebody you guys work with, or somebody you guys maybe spent some time with. Because the 10 of Pentacles is here, 3 of Pentacles. So somebody you guys have either spent some time with, or the people that you've spent time with are finding you guys to be attractive. You know what I mean? So maybe people that you've seen regularly, irregularly, infrequently, but like over the course of time are starting to find you guys attractive. So the sun is starting to come out. Remember I was saying like the rainy period. So maybe you guys are starting to shine a little bit more. We got the Empress. We got the Empress. We got the Empress. All right, so some of y'all are starting to shine. Starting to look more attractive to people in general. You may be looking like the more, I would say, ideal partner. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, this could be some of y'all's a marriage, because we got Ten of Pentacles and the Empress. Some of y'all, this could be a marriage partner or a long-term commitment that's coming your way. All right, or this is somebody who's wanting to, you know, I'm just gonna say maybe get a little cozier, comfortable with you guys, like have you guys around. They maybe want to, like, I don't know, support you. They maybe want to be a little bit more generous. They maybe want to be a little bit more receptive, nurturing to you, or just people in general. Because the Three of Pentacles could just be a community of people. So it's maybe like people in general just start doing stuff for you. Like, you know, it's infrequently, but like we're doing stuff for you. Like they just want to be around you. So you may have somebody who's very attractive. Some of y'all are attracting a very attractive, abundant partner. One that's generous, one that's very loving, one that's loyal, one that's steadfast, one that's willing to spend the time and investment into creating something long-term for most of y'all. For most of y'all, it's long-term. But even if it's not long-term, it's just somebody who's going to be a lot more serious about you guys. But in a way where it doesn't come off as like possessive or controlling. It's just supportive when they can, if they can. So somebody who, but they can. But it's just like, you know, they'll make a way for you shortly. All right. So, yes, a past person, we got the world in reverse, Empress. So it's Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn. So you guys are going back around with somebody or dealing with somebody who's been around anyway. Now, for some of y'all, somebody we haven't seen in a while because the world in reverse, but some of y'all is just somebody who's been around anyway because of the Three of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. This just means that this interaction is just going to be like a fated moment. It was meant to happen. And the Fool. So they're going to randomly take a risk, or one of you is going to randomly take a risk to either interact with this person. Maybe you guys run into each other. This is going to be a good look for some of y'all. So it's going to be somebody who sees you as a valuable partner, a valuable and a valuable partner. And it'll be somebody who you see in that same light. Because the Two of Cups was there earlier. So it's going to be somebody who you guys are seeing in the same light. Could be an Aries, Scorpio, Sag. I know I said Cancer earlier. I can't remember all the cards because I was just touching them earlier. So I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be a beneficial opportunity. Some of y'all, maybe a windfall of money. Now, some of y'all could be somebody who maybe built themselves up to be able to do this. You know what I mean? But like, because some of y'all, it's like maybe something has worked out in their favor now. Now they're able to like give to the situation now. So maybe some of y'all, they like quit a job. Maybe they left a relationship. Maybe they left a friend group. You know what I mean? Maybe they're no longer doing something that they were once doing. This is somebody who maybe at one time didn't support you, or just wasn't like willing to help out, or just didn't want to maybe be around you at one time, or just didn't want to like maybe be seen with y'all. So somebody who maybe didn't want to be seen with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, they're going to be taking a risk towards you guys unexpectedly. There we go. Six of Swords too. So this is going to be somebody who's going to be taking, some of y'all, you're going on a trip, and you may interact with this person on a trip amongst a group of people, like a crowd of people, a large environment of like, it's a big gathering. So some of y'all meet this person maybe at a club, at a bar, a trip, a cruise. I keep saying a cruise, but I keep seeing boats in the Fool. So these are trips. Some of y'all, it's going to be a trip. And then for others of you, you know what I'm saying? So you say I'm 302, bro. I know, man. So some of y'all, it's going to be a trip, or it's going to be some type of random run into because of the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. It's just unexpected, but it's going to be a good interaction between y'all. It's going to be something that's going to, so it's maybe somebody who stays around for a while, you know what I mean? Or at least just leaves a good lasting impression. You know what I mean? So Six of Swords is usually a peaceful resolution after conflict. Usually we kind of hold like a resentment, but like we keep it to ourselves. So if it's somebody who you guys are holding a resentment or a grudge with, they're keeping it to themselves, and they just want to move past that situation between y'all. Some of y'all, it's like, I don't know, maybe they're giving you money. Maybe there's an opportunity for money. You know what I mean? Maybe they want to talk things out. Six of Swords could be also talking things out or transitioning to the next level, next phase. So even if it's not like a long-term relationship for y'all, this would be a valuable partner that'll let you know that your standards are raising. The quality of partners you're dating will raise. You know what I mean? The way that they treat you. People treat you better. That's why I say it doesn't have to just be one person. Three of Pentacles could be a community of people treating you better, appreciating you better. But really, most of y'all, it's because they're finding you guys to be more attractive, or they're finding you guys to have better traits, qualities than previous connections that they had, or previous partners than they had. So that's like, you know, not being overlooked anymore, if that was the case for some of y'all. You know what I mean? Or like some of y'all, it's going to be a promotion that you will overlook for. I don't know what that got to do with love, but I kind of feel like there's money intertwined in some of y'all love life. Some of y'all. You know what I mean? So You guys maybe just starting to like, maybe you guys are dating around. Maybe that's what's going on. But I kind of feel like you're gonna have a great partner that just comes. So maybe it's because you're looking that way, and then you get to attract that type of energy because the Empress doesn't just go for anything. So you guys are probably getting into that type of energy where you're taking care of yourself more, loving on yourself more, valuing yourself more, appreciating yourself more, and people are going to appreciate you more. So could be a Libra, Taurus, Aries, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Sag, Leo, Capricorn, Virgo. Is that all signs? No. All right. I just want to make sure. That's a fact. Money does come first as a Capricorn, and then alone time, and then family, and then we love. Okay. So Sagittarius, good stuff happening in your love life. Let's see. Ooh. All right, so somebody who's been watching you guys for a while, Three of Pentacles is here again. So this is what I learned last night from doing the members. I was doing that members live. So when I was doing the members live, too, I noticed it. Even and oh yeah, C-Mac at the end, I seen that too for you in the second one. The Three of Pentacles shows up because when it comes to love, these are people who've always been around. You know what I mean? They've always been around. You just maybe never like interacted with them, or you interact with them so infrequently that maybe it's hard to read because we got the moon. I had the moon and the Three of Pentacles. So as somebody who you guys have been around infrequently or from time to time, but just really couldn't read the communication or couldn't really read the dynamic between y'all. Some of y'all is a coworker, colleague, or somebody who's in your neighborhood, all right? Or somebody who's just around you infrequently. You run into them infrequently, all right? Some of y'all may be starting up a little secret connection, or just maybe starting to get vulnerable with each other, where maybe they're starting to become a little bit more clear to you, the interactions that y'all have. Maybe it's a little bit more like you have to trust your intuition because it may be a little bit more subtle. So you may be like having some type of either it's a secretive connection with somebody who you guys either used to work with or used to be friends with or used to interact with or you see from time to time, or they live around you or you be around them in some way. It's going to be something where it's going to like be like a subtle hint that this person wants to be around you, or they're going to start being around you a little bit more. But the moon is also somebody who's a secret admirer, or somebody who once ghosted you. Somebody else, somebody who once rejected you guys, or just kind of like kept things vague between you. Could be a Cancer. All right, there's somebody who you guys kind of feel comfortable with though, but like don't really know why you feel comfortable with them. So maybe you feel comfortable talking to this person, bringing things to this person, you know what I mean? Or they feel comfortable bringing stuff to you, and you may be wondering like, well, what makes them like want to open up? So some of y'all, they're presenting maybe an opportunity again because we got Three of Cups. Some of y'all are presenting an opportunity to go out, to go somewhere. Maybe it's a road trip. We got the Chariot. So some of y'all, they want to go somewhere with you guys. They want to be seen in public. So maybe a date, but it could just be like we're hanging out. Maybe we're coming. Maybe they're becoming a little bit more friendly, a little bit more social. Maybe they're inviting you to go somewhere. Like I'm trying to give you like the scope on it because it gives a vibe of them wanting to be a little bit more playful with you. And there's a level of trust and vulnerability that's going to be expressed between y'all shortly. All right, they're going to take fast action. We got the Lovers here, so some of y'all is maybe like a spend the night moment. I don't know if it's like a random occurrence that you guys just talk about, or you guys are going to start talking because the Nine of Swords is here. Somebody who's shy, and we got the Lovers. So some of y'all just maybe somebody who's in a relationship because now we got the third cup, we got Three Cups, and we got the Lovers in reverse. So some of y'all is maybe like somebody who's in a relationship. I don't know how that would be good to y'all, but maybe it's a person who you find to be attractive. And it's maybe like, I don't know, somebody who's fun, somebody who maybe has like a lot of position, a lot of status, a lot of power, a lot of authority. They're reputable. People respect them. You know what I mean? So it's maybe somebody who has a nice car, nice vehicle, like a very nice car, or a nice vehicle, truck, car, something. They have a nice vehicle. So you guys may go on a trip, or they may just go on a ride, or you guys may just, they may pull up on you or something like that. So it could be a little sexual connection that you guys just have, a little sexual experience. Somebody else gonna like, they're gonna try to make up with you guys. So they may try to be vulnerable with you guys and maybe tell you a truth or tell you something that they were afraid or ashamed to tell you at one time. Sometimes it could just be like they find you attractive. You know what I mean? So the Lovers in reverse, if you don't have no person coming towards you, then it's a lot more people are being friendly to you. A lot more people are giving you eye contact. A lot more people are talking to you. Somebody may want to leave their partner for you. You may be encountering people who have relationships or who are willing to leave their partner for you. You know what I mean? Like you guys may be looking like somebody who's getting shit done, somebody who's driven, who's motivated. Some of y'all, this could be maybe even getting a position in your job again, where maybe you're higher up. You know what I mean? Because you guys may be having choices when it comes to dating, when it comes to romances. If you're not moving up, then maybe you guys are just going on a trip to connect with somebody. You're traveling somewhere to connect with somebody. Nine of Swords. So this person that's coming in, or the relationships that are coming in, are to help you guys recognize something about yourself. Maybe it could be your position in society. Like maybe you guys are a lot more respected. Maybe you guys are a lot more valued than what you've become aware of. Because the moon sometimes could be like uncertainty, because I'm not seeing everything at one time, so I don't really know how to carry the situation. So it's maybe one of those moments where it's like I'm not seeing everything around me, or I'm not understanding everything clearly. So the people that you're dealing with maybe a little bit more friendly, a little bit more social than usual. Maybe they're a little bit more chatty, talkative than usual. And that may be unusual to y'all, where it's like they never were talking to me before. It's because they're finding you attractive. You know what I mean? So maybe you guys, I don't know, something. Nine of Swords just means that there's a influence in reverse. It means there's a lack of identity. Maybe you didn't realize this element about yourself. That's why these connections are coming. So maybe you guys are a lot more social. Maybe you guys are a lot more fun. Maybe you guys are a lot more entertaining. Maybe it is a good time for y'all to date. Maybe you guys are dating material. Maybe you didn't recognize that before, but the person that's coming along is here for that. You know what I'm saying? This is I know I saw. I'm here. What are y'all talking about? Oh, that's you, Kitty. All right. So anyway, yeah. Or some of y'all, it's gonna be somebody from the past who just recognizes that they miss you guys. Some of y'all, they just miss the sex. They just miss the connection, the intimacy, being able to be vulnerable with you, being able to talk to you guys. You guys may reconcile, get back together. It may be one of those secretive relationships though, where you don't tell everybody, "Oh, I'm back with my ex." You just don't tell people that they back around. You know what I'm saying? You're like, "Oh, I'm gonna have him." Oh, you got put on timeout. Why they put you in timeout? Wait, I'm timed out. Why they put you on timeout? Or you timed yourself out? All right. Anyway, yeah. Did I say that you get more stares, more eye contact from people? All right. Anyway, so it could be a Cancer, it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Cancer. So some of y'all are gonna be having an unexpected communication or connecting with somebody, or people are just gonna be a little bit more flirty and chatty with you out of nowhere. All right, and it's out of nowhere because the Tower was here too. So you're gonna start realizing it's a big epiphany, and it's a big aha. Oh shit! You're gonna start recognizing that. You know what I mean? So, all right, I'll give you signs. Hold on. Ooh, it's getting cold. Ooh. How did you get timed out? What'd you do? Oh, I got timed out by accident. Who did that? Who did it? How'd you do that? Did YouTube do it? Or did you do it? I bumped into my old yesterday, but I acted like I didn't see him and kept pushing. I be doing that sometimes too. I be seeing it like, oh man, I ain't about to say shit. Cause I ain't about to say I'm sorry. Your phone did it to her. Oh, your phone did it? Damn. You in there? What you in there washing dishes, Marie? You let that water get on the phone? Hold on. We don't even need these yet. All right. So we on Scorpio. Well, I was about to skip Scorpio. So we got Nine of Swords. Oh, some of y'all about to get your confidence up. You guys are about to realize that there's a sense of urgency, or you guys are about to recognize or realize that somebody's pursuing you. All right. This is going to be somebody who's overly confident, overly aggressive. Could be a Leo, could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So some of y'all, maybe it's like somebody who you guys are viewing as a player, but it's maybe somebody who's in like a pleasurable experience to some of y'all. They're attractive. All right, could be a Capricorn, Virgo. Yeah, somebody's gonna take them. Maybe they took their time coming towards you. So I guess this is now the time for this person to finally make a move on you guys. They got their confidence up. That's what it is. Nine of Swords with the King of Wands. They've gotten their confidence up. I was thinking it's you, but I guess this is a reflection of you. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who's got your phone. I said my phone. Get your phone together, Marie. E. All right. Anyway, this is somebody who's taking their time, their sweet, pretty time coming towards you guys. Oh, so they were intimidated by you guys. So maybe you guys had like a RBF or RBS or RBF, because this could still be a resting bro face or a resting bitch face. It's one of the two. It's crazy how the women get the resting bitch face and the men get the resting bro face. You know, I don't make the rules. Anyway, could be an Aries. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, it's the Judgment. So this is somebody who's looking for signs of attraction or looking for signs that they mean anything to you guys. Hey there, Nita B. Nita with the support. All right, so somebody who's intimidated by you guys but found you guys to be attractive. They're interested in you guys. All right, so you turn them on. You turn this person on. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who probably is, like I said, something else is going to be maybe a little sexual thing. If not, this is somebody who's very passionate about you or very interested about you guys. So this may be a new person for some of y'all because of the Ace of Wands. And the Judgment could be a past person. But if it's a past person, you guys are renewing it with a lot of passion, a lot of like excitement. It's like starting brand new. Forgive and forget. Whatever happens. So some of y'all is maybe like a favorite ex, a favorite partner, somebody you guys like having sex with, or somebody you guys like having around, or somebody who's a little bit more influential in your life than what you maybe gave them credit for, or somebody who's a life-changing connection. Because we do got the death here. I mean, the Judgment. So some of y'all is a relationship that was a life-changing relationship, or it will be if it's a new person. This will be a life-changing relationship because this is somebody who's reliable. They're consistent. They're methodical. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who has a rhyme and reason for why they're coming towards y'all. They may not necessarily be devoted when it comes to romance, but this may be somebody who's used to getting what they desire, or this is somebody who's finally feeling confident enough now to get what they desire from you guys. But they may still kind of practical with their approach. So they may still kind of start off slow. Some of y'all may start off as like a friend, but then it it grows into something a little bit more. All right. So we got them taking action. We got the Fool. Yeah, Ace of Wands with the Fool. So it could be Aquarius, could be a Leo, Sag, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They're going to start sharing with you guys, maybe sharing of themselves. Maybe they're going to give you money because Four of Pentacles is here, which means they could share. But usually it's somebody who overshares of themselves. So maybe they're going to overshare of themselves, maybe share their space with you, maybe share some resources with you, share some of their time with you. Something. But it's somebody who's taken a minute to get to you guys. So it took them a while to say something. It took them a while to take action, but they're finally coming. Here they are. The cavalry's arriving. Hello. All right. So they may be a little older than y'all. Some of y'all, they are older than y'all. Others of y'all, they seem to be, well, the kings, well, the knights are your age. So you got 1, 2, 3. You got 3 people coming back. So some of y'all is a slew of exes, and the others of you is people who've been wanting to take action on you guys, but maybe just didn't know if you were like, if their attraction was like equally met. Like maybe you don't feel the same way about me. You know what I mean? So they're looking for clues, signs. Some of y'all is going to be somebody who you guys find so attractive that you just look past their red flags. You know what I mean? They may be in like an authority position. They may be very intimidating. This may be somebody who you guys is viewing as like hard to catch. Everybody's not going to get to date this man or this woman. You know what I mean? So this may be somebody who you guys are viewing as like upper echelon. You know what I mean? But at the same time, there's somebody who also is like intimidated by you guys or fearful of like you guys maybe having more leverage or more power in the relationship. They take you guys very seriously, and they fear you not taking them seriously because you turn them on, you do something for them. You really make them. You really make them feel attractive, so you make them feel more attractive just by being around you. So, or this maybe somebody who does that for you then maybe. But also because the Ace of Wands is here, you guys could be having either more sex or having just a feeling of more energy. You know what I mean? More spunk. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, your sex drive could be coming back. That could be it too. Ace of Wands could be also your libido getting stronger. So, you know what I mean? So like if you're a man, then your dick be like, is ready. You know what I'm saying? It's strong this time. And if you're a woman, then you guys are turning people on and you guys may, like I said, maybe you are in the mood now to maybe be pursued, to maybe like start taking action in the dating market again. So, you know, something like that. Or you guys are dealing with somebody who's like can fuck. So if you guys were having like bad sexual partners, then you're dealing with somebody who can fuck. And the Ace of Wands usually means somebody who got that stick if it's a man. And if it's a woman, then it's a woman who's going to enjoy sex with you. All right. So it's because it's upright. So, and they're going to turn you on too. So that might be part of it as well for y'all. All right. So could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Sag, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aries, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Is that it? I said Pisces, Scorpio? I did. Okay. Okay. So, Libra. Let me see. Libra. Good stuff. Coming in. So, all right. So you guys could be, for some reason, some of y'all could be getting love from your neighbors or getting love from like people who've been around you just never talked to, or you guys didn't really know. Maybe you guys are meeting a partner through a partner. I was gonna say some of y'all, you're meeting it through your mom, or they know somebody who's like a loving mother lead figure in your life, or a woman lead figure in your life, which could be like a best friend. It could be I don't know. It's a woman this time though, so it's gonna be a woman that's helping you guys, or a woman that's putting maybe a good word in for you guys, or something like that, or somebody around you is putting a good word in for you guys with somebody who's going to be very nurturing and very understanding of your needs. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who's very loving, caring. Could be a Cancer, could be a Taurus. So it seems to be somebody who's been around for a while. Yeah, ooh, somebody. All right, so if it's a man or a woman, it's a Libra, Taurus. They have a they may be somebody who seems vain, but they have their eye on you. Some of y'all, somebody who you guys haven't talked to in a while. Maybe you guys left them in the past, but the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So maybe somebody who you guys are taking a little break from, getting a little distance from, maybe haven't heard from. They're coming back. All right, they're coming back. All right, so because the Five of Pentacles in reverse too. So this is somebody who wants to come out the cold, maybe from being overlooked by you, or maybe from not hearing from you, or maybe from not talking to you. It's somebody who's very vain. So maybe you guys humble them in some way. Or this is somebody who's just like been thinking about you guys, and you know what I mean, they feel like an outsider now. Or this is somebody who is like an outsider and you never talked to them before, but they found you to be attractive, and you may find them to be attractive. Because the Four of Swords in this one has to do with somebody who's into self-care. So you may be dealing with somebody who takes care of others, or is like used to maybe like, you know, maybe taking care of themselves in some way. So all right, anyway, conversation is coming. Ace of Cups. So it could be a renewal, or it's just brand new love. And this could be a love that's like unconditional, or it's just a blossoming of happiness soon. So maybe it's just the people who are around you guys, who maybe at one time have always been around you guys, are starting to open up. Maybe they're starting to be a little bit more, you know, receptive when you come by, or when you're out there, or, you know what I mean? You guys are getting over the feeling of being lonely or being abandoned. So some of y'all could just be healing your abandonment wounds, or feeling like nobody's there for you. That could be the first step. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, Silent Priestess. Ooh, piece of candy. All right, so yeah, Eight of Cups in reverse. So Eight of Cups is that deep emotional wound that some of y'all have been dealing with. You guys are maybe going back and facing it, or somebody is feeling like you were missing. So it could be like somebody who you have unfinished business with. So this might be somebody who feels like something's been missing since you're not in their life, since they haven't had you around, or you guys are starting to realize what it was that was like feeling like it was missing from your life when it comes to romance. You know, I mean, this partner that's coming in is very loving and very nurturing. So they may be adding that one cup, which gives it a Nine of Cups, which could be emotional fulfillment. So some of y'all, that's what this person is coming in to do. Because I only seen the Cancer Queen of Cups, so it's only like one person. But it seems like you'll have people around in general that may not necessarily be like partners, but they'll be around and they'll be like very loving, very understanding of you. They're becoming a lot more receptive, maybe even a little bit more generous. They'll be doing stuff for y'all out of the kindness of their heart. So there's a lot of unconditional love that's around you guys at this time. People really care about your needs. So some of y'all, they may be helping you guys out financially. They may be taking on responsibilities. They may be just lightening the load in a way, like in a motherling way. Even if it's a man, they may be just like, you know, making the load a lot more easier for you, a lot more simpler some way. So some of y'all, you could be downsizing, or maybe just like, I don't know, some of y'all may be able to save some money in a way. I don't know how it's going to be good for you, but I guess it's going to be good for you in love. All right. This may be some of y'all, maybe a follower, or somebody who's going to try to follow you guys. So maybe that's how the connection gets deeper. I don't know. All right, so good stuff coming in your love life. We got Five of Cups. I mean, Five of Pentacles again, and Four of Cups. So some of y'all are getting outside the house a lot more, or getting out of being bored, being like getting over that fear of maybe missing out. So some of y'all are like finally getting comfortable with yourselves. Like, I'm not really worried about missing out on love. Like, you guys are now embodying more self-love. All right, becoming easy, like learning how to what do you call it? Self-soothe, where you don't need somebody else to have to like attend to your feelings or attend to your moods. You know what I mean? You guys are maybe getting better at like processing your own feelings. And this is also bringing in people now who also want to give to you guys, because you guys don't really feel like you need it. So people are wanting to be more emotionally expressive towards you guys, or like I said, a little bit more emotionally receptive. Could be a past partner, a past friend, because we got Four Cups in reverse. So this could be somebody who feels like they missed out on the connection with you guys, or missed out on maybe building trust with you guys, or missed out on building something secure between you guys. Could be a Sag, could be a Cancer, got Taurus. I got that Ace of Cups back out here again. All right, and then the Three of Swords in reverse, so Four Swords in reverse. So somebody's about to open up the lines of communication. This maybe somebody was afraid, maybe of rejection, or you guys are just getting over that fear of rejection and just now starting to like hold conversation with people. Maybe even like express your thoughts, like just get them out there. You know what I mean? So maybe you guys are starting to like put yourself out there a little bit more, or you're going to feel comfortable in that way, putting yourself out there. Like you guys are getting comfortable being uncomfortable when it comes to your feelings and your emotions. Like you guys are learning that you don't need other people. You know what I mean? So that's why I kind of feel like you guys are really getting comfortable taking care of your own needs, emotional and like self-soothing. So maybe when you're sad, you take some time to process. Maybe when you're mad, you take some time to process. Maybe when you're confused, you take, like, you guys are learning your own emotions. So that's a good thing, because I know you guys are air signs. So that's a good thing. You guys are learning how to like not feel abandoned, not feel left out. That core wound that you guys once had before, that maybe was like you need a partner out time. Ooh, that's a big thing for Libra. Where you guys were always feeling like you needed a partner, you guys are getting like outgrowing that. You know what I mean? So that's going to be bringing more people into your life. It could be past people, but it can just be in general connections of more intimacy, more trust, more friends, more social gatherings. Like you guys are being invited to get outside of the house. You know what I mean? Invited to get outside of your comfort zone. Invited to get outside of doing what you've always done. You know what I mean? So it's one of those. All right. These could be, just like I said, these could be past connections, but these could be people who've been around for a while who are now maybe becoming a little bit more friendly, a little bit more open to you, a little bit more receptive to you. They may be a little bit like generous, like as a mother. So some of y'all, they may be like, you know, tailoring to you stuff that they see that you need. Hey, you need this. They give you stuff. You know what I mean? So some of y'all could be like appliances, resources, help, assistance, anything. It's just like people are just kind of like coming together around you guys. You know what I mean? Or it could just be a partner. Mm-hmm. All right. So if it's a partner, they may just want to always be around you guys, like you know, crowding your space. You know what I mean? Netflix and chill, cooking, cleaning, like just like really being a nurturer. This is somebody who's a nurturer. You know what I mean? So, and if not, you guys are doing it for yourself and finding a lot of personal peace and a lot of personal power in doing that for yourself. Where you're like cooking, you're cleaning. You know what I mean? Maybe you're getting pretty for yourself or handsome for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, and it's for yourself. It doesn't feel like I need to like win anybody's approval. So it's one of those that's happening for y'all. All right. Glad I'm not in that space anymore. Which space was you in, Tiffany? I'm glad you're not in that space anymore either. All right. So it could be a Taurus, Cancer, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio. I said Taurus. I did. Okay. So we on now? We are on Virgo. Virgo. Good stuff happening. Ooh, 7 of Wands and the Fool in reverse. Okay, so this could be somebody unexpectedly putting some effort into a relationship with you guys. Now, some of y'all, you guys could be maybe acting a little bit unusual to what's normal to you. Like when it comes to like your beliefs, maybe you guys are finding something to really be passionate about, something to really dig your claws into. Or somebody's maybe like finding a reason to fight for the relationship between y'all. Could be an Aries, could be a Leo, could be a Scorpio. Not Scorpio. Could be an Aries, could be Aquarius, could be a Leo. But maybe it is a Scorpio for y'all, because I don't know where Scorpio came from. It was just a Fool and the 7 of Wands. So maybe. Hey there, Naya. All right. Oh, could be a Capricorn. So some of y'all is going to be entailing your now, if it's, it's going to be romantic, but some of y'all, it may be in terms of your career, because the 4 of Pentacles in this one has to do with moving up in social class. So some of y'all may be moving up in like hierarchy when it comes to maybe dating, romance. So some of y'all could be looking like you may be standing out amongst like other competitors or other viable partners. You know what I mean? You guys may be looking like the best pick at this time. So somebody may be singling you out. Now, some of y'all is going to be in your career. So this may be like what's actually helping your love life. Like maybe you guys are leveling up in your career. Maybe you guys are getting a little bit more stable. Maybe you guys are getting a foundation. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe you guys are getting a house. Or maybe you guys are just having the leverage in a relationship shortly. You know what I mean? So somebody may be putting you on. So maybe they put you on to a partner, or you're just being like moved up in your career, or you guys, this partner that you guys are about to be dating or dealing with, or the people that you're about to be dating with are a step up, because the 7 of Wands is also a level up. It's a level up in your position. So some of y'all could be a level up in career, but it could also be a level up in like your status when it comes to dating. Like in the dating hierarchy, you guys are probably dating better, moving up. The next partner you have may be a step up from your previous connections. They may be stable. This may be somebody who's persistent. This may be somebody who puts in a lot of energy. There's somebody who isn't afraid of competition, and they are a very good competitor. You know what I mean? They're aggressive. They make their point known. So, all right, or it could just be people, but right now it just looks like it may be just one person, but who knows? What we got? King of Wands, a catch. An attractive partner is coming. So somebody's about to pursue you guys. Somebody's going to put in a lot of energy. Some of y'all, they're distracting you from another relationship, all right? Or this may just be a distraction for the moment because the Two of Wands is here. This may be somebody who turns your focus onto them. Could be an Aries, could be a Aquarius, Leo, Aquarius, Leo, Sag, not Sag. What the fuck am I doing? I know it's the Aries here, but it's a Leo, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Why the fuck was I having this brain fart? What the fuck was going on? They're attractive. They may be tall for some of y'all. They may be taller. If they're not tall, then this is somebody who has a lot of confidence, a lot of self-assurity. This could be a leader, could be a boss, could be a manager, could be somebody who's in a leadership position. This is somebody who knows what they want, and they are going to be focused on you guys. So this is somebody who, like I said, may come off as like a distraction to maybe another relationship you have, or this is just somebody who is like just a distraction for you from work or from like your everyday responsibilities, everyday humdrum. Like they whisk you away in a way, almost like a Knight of Cups, but not quite. This is somebody who wants to be devoted. So this is somebody who's going to put in a lot of energy with you guys. Two of Wands is here. The Judgment. Oh, it's a life-changing relationship. So this is somebody who's going to feel like it's love at first sight with you guys. So from the rip, they're going to be like, ooh, I like her. Ooh, I like him. And that's it. They're going to just be passionate about you guys, just letting it be known that I want you. This is somebody who has big dick energy. It says big D energy, but I just had to say it. They got big dick energy. This is somebody who's just sure. Some of y'all, they got like a neck tat or a lot of tats. Maybe it's like on their arm. Maybe it's on their leg. Maybe it's on their neck. Maybe it's on their head. They got tattoos, visible tattoos. You know what I mean? Some of y'all, they could be lighter. Normally, I think the Wands were darker skinned people, browner skinned people, olive skin. So maybe they could be olive skin, but in this deck, they're white. So they could be white, they could be Hispanic, they could be lighter skinned. Very attractive partner. All right, they may even have reddish, brownish hair, or just have like a wilder hair. So maybe their hair is like, you know, just kind of like broed up, or I don't know. It's just out. It's going to be out in a way. So it's kind of like looks like a mane. Even if they're not a Leo, they just have like a mane at this point. You know what I mean? It could be their beard if they don't have hair. It could be if it's a woman, maybe I don't know. Maybe the way she wears her hair, or like maybe she wraps her hair and it's kind of like out in some way. I don't know. Maybe it's just a ponytail that's really frizzy. All right, so yeah, bondage. You like that? All right, yeah, they're just gonna start talking to you guys. So judgment also means that they're gonna take action just because it feels right. This somebody's gonna feel drawn towards you guys, and this is gonna be, like I said, a life-changing connection because it's an attractive partner. They're a go-getter. They're a leader. This is somebody who's like very devoted towards you guys, towards you. This is the thing about it. This is somebody who's gonna be more devoted towards you than you are to them. So I know you guys will like that. I know you guys will love that. You guys are vain, so I know you guys will love that. All right, so, and it's somebody who's attractive too, so that's going to make you guys feel even more confident. You know what I mean? So some of y'all are going to be showing you guys how to get your confidence up by being with them. You know what I mean? Like they may not tell you that they know that you need your confidence up, but they're going to kind of encourage it. You know what I mean? So it's somebody who's probably planned already about how they're going to move forward with this relationship. Some of y'all, they're foreign. You know what I mean? Or they have the same views of life, the same philosophies of life as you. They believe life should go the way that you think it should go too. So you're going to love this about this person. You're going to love this. You know what I mean? So they're going to get your mind off of another relationship that you had prior because of the way this person is devoted and the way this person shows up for you guys. You're like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, you may not say that, but like, you may be like, whoa, this person is a big deal. This person is really coming into my life like I couldn't believe it. So it may be like a godsend. You may feel like this person is a godsend because of the way that they're so passionate about you and because they're attractive and because they hit all the shit that you would want them to hit. All right, so let me say this about y'all. I meant to tell y'all this too. Damn. I meant to tell everybody this too in the beginning. So let me just say this anyway. And if somebody could make this just make this a little timestamp so people know to check this part out because this is important during this time because right now we are in Aries season. So in all the readings, if you guys are like in a rush for this stuff to happen for y'all, then you guys would want to see Aries in the reading in your specific sign or whatever placement you're looking for. You want to see Aries because Aries would imply that it's happening right now because we're in Aries season. If you guys were listening to it in Taurus season, then you want to hear Taurus in there because that means that it's happening within Taurus season, all right? Because the signs are the seasons. That's how you're going to know when this stuff plays out. So, you know what I mean? And these are patterns. So even if it didn't play out in Aries season, there was a Taurus season, there was a Gemini season, there was a Capricorn season, there was a Aquarius season. It happens in those seasons. Okay? Anyway, so this is somebody who's also, very, like I said, very attractive. And we got the Death in reverse. So some of y'all is a past person who's not trying to let you guys go. And then others of you is going to be a person who you did not see staying around as long as they will. But this is somebody who's going to help you get past a past connection. Maybe they're not going to stay in forever, because the Two of Wands, like somebody who may be using you as a distraction from another relationship. They're attractive, but like this is somebody who's going to change your outlook on love, on relationships, on connections. So some of y'all are going to become a lot more confident and become maybe the pursuer, or you guys are going to be feeling confident enough to be pursued on a regular, you know what I mean, by this type of person, you know what I mean? So you guys will recognize like, oh, I can pull this type of guy or this type of girl. You guys are going to boost your confidence in that way. All right. So it could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Scorpio, because we do got the death here. So it could be a Scorpio. All right. All right. So let's see. Leo. We got the High Priestess in reverse, and we got the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so somebody who you guys are going to deal with, or you guys are going to interact with. Could be a Sag, could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. Okay. Attractive partner, light skin, pale. I would say very pale, almost. If they're not very pale, then this is somebody who you guys, maybe it's not your usual type, because it was the High Priestess in reverse, or somebody who's not your usual type. Maybe this may be more of like a superficial connection. Some of y'all the High Priestess is also a what the fuck? I want to say it so bad, but I can't even think of it right now. A mistress. So some of y'all is gonna be somebody who's like who is either trying to be your mistress, or somebody who is your mistress, or somebody who you're a mistress to, or somebody who you may be a mistress to. But they're very beneficial, is what I'm trying to say. This may be somebody who's outside your league. Like this may be a level like you guys have never dealt with before. You know what I mean? Like this may be somebody who's either very attractive, or somebody who maybe you can't really be seen with like that because of the High Priestess. Like you probably shouldn't be seen with this person, but like the beneficial interactions that you have with this person levels you up. You know what I mean? They may be very superficial, you know what I mean? Because it's somebody who cares a lot about like how they're viewed by other people, but like this may be good for you because it's very like useful. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is somebody that everybody else can't date, so they should be good for probably for your image or for your confidence. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, some of y'all's a relationship that did not get off the ground quite yet, or hasn't ever gotten off the ground. You know, they're going to be offering an opportunity soon for some of y'all, or they're going to be reaching out towards you guys. So good stuff. 10 of Cups in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. All right. So some of y'all may be a baby. I get this being like a secret affair because we got the Moon here, the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands in reverse, Nine of Pentacles. Now some of y'all are gonna be feeling comfortable enough like being single. Like maybe you guys always wanted a relationship, but what's about to happen is you're about to get the perks of a relationship through a connection with somebody who may already have a relationship. You know what I'm saying? But it may be secretive. You know what I mean? Like, or maybe you guys already have a relationship and then you guys are like testing the waters in a way, but like having the best of both worlds. All right. I guess get like, because the Two of Swords is in reverse. So some of y'all may not really be in the relationship, but like have the feeling of a relationship, like having the connection with a person, having that emotional fulfillment with a person, you know what I mean? But like also like maybe you guys, I don't know, you guys may know this person. Some of y'all may know them through family. Some of y'all may know them through maybe like social gatherings, you know what I mean? So, and if they're not in a relationship, sometimes this could be somebody who recently just left a relationship. And now they're now they're very like selfish or self-possessed, but they find you to be attractive. So there's maybe somebody who like likes being single, but also likes the perks of a relationship. They're superficial in their pursuits of connection. So they may find you to be upper echelon or like higher quality, but they just don't want that connection to like, they don't want to be tied down. So there's maybe somebody who's maybe once married or once engaged or once in a long-term partnership who no longer wants that vibe anymore. Or you've known this person through maybe family, friends, a social gathering at one time, that maybe you meet them through a social gathering. Because we got the world here, which I kind of get like it's a travel. So it's Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces. So there's somebody who's like vaguely around. Some of y'all, somebody you haven't seen in a while. And there's something that's changed. Maybe they're being unexpectedly vulnerable with you guys. Maybe they're saying something to you guys. Maybe somebody who's lingered around for a while. You guys are now going to be soon getting clarity about this person, or there's going to be something revealed about this person. Maybe they're going to tell you how they feel. Because the King of Wands is here, you know what I mean? And I kind of get them like, this is somebody who's maybe on the fence about telling you or being vulnerable or being honest with you or being open-minded to you in some way. At one time, maybe it's somebody who overlooked you guys. overlooked you guys. So maybe they're starting to become a lot more possessive and territorial over you. Could be a Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Libra, Cancer. Is that all signs? No, it wasn't. I'm sure it wasn't. I get you guys also reconnecting with a past partner or reconnecting with somebody who you guys thought would be a good relationship. It just never got off the ground. You know what I mean? So they're going to be vulnerable and maybe tell you stuff that they never told you about them before. So there's a level of them telling you something about them that you never knew before, or which could just be like how they feel about you, but it could also just be anything. It could just be random secrets. Like there's an intention to try to build intimacy, even if I'm not committed to you, even if I'm not like staying the course with this relationship, even if we don't stay together, even if you're not my man, my girl, there's a desire to like, you know, pursue you or to like allow you to see a version of them that they never shared with you before. You know what I mean? So it could just be giving you clarity, but it's just a little bit more of a version of themselves you've never seen. This could be them maybe being overly cocky, or like maybe a little jealous towards you, maybe a little bit more possessive towards you, maybe a little bit more aggressive towards you. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit more generous, because the Queen of Cups in verse, Queen of Pentacles in verse can be giving, but she's giving with an ulterior motive because she wants you to depend on her to do certain things for you. So this person may be doing stuff for you just so that way you can feel like you guys are in a relationship, so that way you feel obligated. I mean, you may like it because this is somebody who's attractive, because the King of Wands. This is somebody who you may find attractive, but like they seem to be a player because it's the King of Wands in reverse with the Nine of Pentacles. So it's somebody who may be doing very well for themselves, but they do well enough that it's just like they're single. Like they just think about themselves. You know what I mean? But like you're attractive enough that I'll give to you, but I'm only going to give to you if you're going to act like we're in a relationship. But I'm only going to give to you if you act like we're in a relationship. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Or like if you make yourself unavailable to other people, you know what I'm saying? Or if you keep that you're dealing with other people hidden. So like this person doesn't want to know, like, or be able to tell that you're dealing with other people. So like you can do it, but like don't, because the High Priestess can also be like societal views when it comes to relationships or dating or romance that are not widely accepted when it's in reverse. You know what I mean? So, and the Ten of Cups is breaking some type of familiar pattern when it comes to maybe relationships in general. So you guys may be having, like I said, like I was gonna say a fantasy-based relationship, but it's a deep relationship, but it's not conventional. You know what I mean? So that's why I said some of y'all it's like a mistress, and then others of you it's like, I don't know, you know what I mean? So some of y'all, they may be introducing y'all to their family. Like you guys may be doing stuff like a relationship, but it's not like a relationship. You get what I'm saying? Yes, you are, Kitty. Yes, you are. King of Wands in reverse. You're gonna find this person attractive. They got their shit together. I mean, if you want to be single, you can be single. Do what you want to do. I don't care. You know what I mean? But some of y'all will be getting involved in this shit. All right. And I said it's the good stuff. So the good stuff is good stuff. But whatever, you know, I know Leo's nothing is ever good enough. So it could be a Leo, could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Virgo, Pisces, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. Unconventional indeed. It's not resonating right now, guys. It's not resonating. I did that one. I did do that one. Okay, we back on this one again. We're getting started on this stuff again. We're starting over. Okay. You said nothing. I be knowing, Kitty. I be knowing nothing is good enough for y'all. All right, Cancer. Damn, that came out. What is that? 2 cards. What is it? King of Cups in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. All right, and then we got Ten of Swords and the Hierophant. Okay. So some of y'all are going to be changing your value systems, your principles. You guys may come off as the person who's now emotionally unavailable when it comes to romance. Some of y'all may be coming off as like, catch me if you can. So it may be a little bit harder now for people to tie you down when it comes to love, when it comes to romance. Like people really have to express themselves. People really have to be vulnerable with you. People really got to do the most. Now, some of y'all, people are going to start chasing you guys because you guys do not want the love. So some of y'all is going to be a relationship with somebody who also, some of y'all is going to be a past person because we got the Ten of Swords in reverse and we got the Hierophant. So some of y'all is a past person who's now wanting to take on your value system, wanting to take on your principles. They believe that your way of doing stuff is right. You're all right, Cancer. You're right. Now you're the leader, okay? So it could be a Cancer. It could be it could be a Scorpio. It could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be a Taurus, Sag, Aries, Leo. All right. Hey there, Michaela. All right. So You're gonna be getting messages from this person too. And what they're gonna be trying to do, this is somebody who's probably reaching out to you guys out of jealousy. They find you guys to be attractive, but they also feel like other people are, oh, we got the Queen of Wands. You guys got a lot of people come towards you. Seven of Swords, a lot of people have their eye on you guys. Strategically gonna be trying to present themselves. So this is what you're gonna notice. You're gonna notice something in hindsight. The behaviors of people in hindsight. Because of the way that you are acting. Maybe you guys are acting like, no, keep that love to yourself. No, I don't need it. No, I'm not ready to like commit. I'm not ready to like share myself. People are going to be strategically placing themselves in your view to be around you. They're going to find you attractive, and they're going to also be trying to do the best that they can to get your attention. People are going to try to blind you guys with either with gifts, over the top proposals, over the top action. Seven of Swords with the Seven of Cups. These are people who are trying to sell you in a dream. Yes, but these are people who are also trying to tempt you guys to go in a direction that they want you to, because Three of Wands is here, which are people who see potential of the relationship going somewhere. Where is it going? Who knows? Because Cancer's not really in love right now. Could we believe it? Hell no, because I've never seen that coming. So it could be Aquarius, could be a Leo, could be a Cancer, Sag, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer. I'm not done yet. I'm just giving you signs. All right. So anyway, it's a lot going on here. So people have high expectations of where this relationship will go. They see the future. They see the future with y'all. Some of y'all maybe a short distance relationship, a long distance relationship, because the Knight of Wands is here with the Three of Wands. So some of y'all maybe a short distance or a long distance relationship. Who knows? You guys may be having multiple relationships where you guys are now the players or the playettes. You know what I mean? This may be a new value system for y'all where maybe you guys were maybe conflicted about doing it. You know what I mean? You guys are done betraying yourselves or not being who you really are for yourself. So that's the end of that pattern. Ten of Swords is the end of a pattern, end of a trying situation. You guys are no longer experiencing the same hardships when it comes to love. Now you guys are the catch me if you can type. All right. So you may be having more options, more choices, because we do got the Seven of Cups, Three of Wands. You guys may be sorting through partners. You have attractive partners, but you'll notice that everybody's trying to win you over, or everybody's trying to strategically be around you, or everybody's strategically trying to get your attention, or you're going to notice it, but it's in hindsight. You won't notice it when it's happening because it just may be unusual behavior. Because the Seven of Swords sometimes can be awkward. Like people are moving different and you may think that they have malicious intentions, or you may feel like they're being sneaky, or you may feel like they're being conniving, or you may think that they're being strategic with you. Like they're not being who they really are. You know what I mean? Like you may suddenly realize in hindsight, oh shit, that bitch or this nigga was in love with me whole time. I can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so some of y'all are going to start recognizing your attractive traits, the traits that are like desirable by others. And you guys may start playing this up, maybe becoming a little bit more inviting, you know what I mean? Where people at one time maybe were like avoiding you guys or not really talking to you guys or not knowing how to talk to you guys. Now it's like they're like finding ways to talk to you guys, finding ways to message you, finding ways to get your attention, finding ways to like get you to smile, get you to laugh, get you to talk. Like you guys may be coming off as like somebody who is the life of the party. Everybody likes you. This could just be your confidence, you know what I mean? Where you guys are now knowing what to say, having clever replies, maybe being a little bit more flirtatious. And this could be, you know what I mean? This is kind of funny because today I was with my baby mom. I helped her go get a battery for her dad, right? You know what I mean? So when she was at the counter, she said something to like, I never heard her say it before, but I was like, So they were asking because she didn't have a card for where we was at. And they was like, yo, they was like, what's your number? So she could create an account. And she was like, she gave him the number and she was like, don't try to call me. And I was like, what? I never heard you flirt in person because you're always so like socially awkward and shy. But now she's got like this, like, you know, a little charming, a little charisma about her that seems very inviting and people want to talk to her. So it's one of those where it's like now people are like, oh, snap. You know what I'm saying? Like people are finding you to be attractive in that way because like you're creative and you're witty and like you're just entertaining to talk to and chat to. You know what I'm saying? So it's that energy. Like people are now starting to see potential where things can go. You know what I mean? So some of y'all, it's going to be a long distance relationship, or you may have choices with people at a distance, or you guys are traveling because the Knight of Wands and the Three of Wands. So some of y'all may be traveling, maybe just kind of like adventuring, and then recognizing that you guys are catching attention from people who are, you know, maybe interested in you at one time, who you guys maybe didn't think would be interested in you guys. But you're recognizing the pattern of behavior when people find you to be attractive. So that's the new thing. That's the good stuff for y'all. Starting to recognize the pattern of people when they find you attractive. You're like, oh, you like me. And then you guys can lay the charm on. All right. So it could be a Scorpio, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sag, Aries, Leo, Sag. Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Aries. All right. All right. Ren, okay. Okay, Ren, they made you a player. Okay, Ren. All you're doing is exercising your options. You're just confirming that you get the right pick. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to just settle for the first card that's being sold to you. What if it's a lemon? It's always good to pick from a variety of people or from a variety of jobs or a variety of opportunities. Get a good choice. Get the best that you can get. That's what it's about. All right, we on Gemini. So Gemini, what's going on? Six of Swords, nine of Wands. All right, so you guys are either picking up where you left off with somebody else, or you guys are getting over, maybe letting go of a previous connection, previous relationship. Could be Aquarius, could be a Sag. You guys are finally able to move on. Some of y'all. Some of you guys are finally letting go of a grudge, or finally letting go of like what didn't work. All right, finally getting over that fear of maybe being left behind or missing out, or finally getting over past that fear of being rejected. Like if you guys were afraid to have conversations or hold conversations with people, you guys are getting out of that pattern. Where have I said that at? I've said that to y'all before too. Remember I said that? Where did I say it at? I did in one of those readings. I was telling y'all that you guys would get over being shy. I think I was in What's Next in Love, where you guys are getting over being shy. But it's something like that's happening. But also this could be somebody coming back from the past where they want to pick up where you guys left off at. Could be a Sag, could be an Aquarius. What we got? Six of Cups. That's a reconciliation. All right, so it's a Scorpio. So if not, you guys are going maybe on a little adventure. That Six of Swords also could be a little trip. Maybe it's a vacation. Maybe you guys are going to a little kickback, a little hangout. But also you guys could be reconciling with the past partner because we got Two of Cups here in reverse. So somebody who you guys maybe weren't like, or some of y'all are like just maybe starting to recognize that maybe you guys don't have the compatibility with some of your partners that you guys are dating. All right, but I kind of feel like you guys are maybe reconciling with a previous partner, somebody who you guys have broke up with. Maybe you guys are getting over that fear of rejection. Maybe you guys are finally like wanting to talk to this person. Maybe they want to talk to you. Because Six of Swords in reverse could also be picking back up where we left off at. You know what I mean? Like maybe I left you hanging. Maybe I didn't reply at one time. Maybe I was unresponsive at one time. I'm about to, yeah, there we go. Five of Pentacles in reverse with the Six of Cups. It is going to be a past person, or these going to be people who have been around for a while starting to get comfortable with you guys. So this could be neighbors, this could be friends, this could be people who've seen you for a while, but just maybe never talked to you guys, never socialized with you guys. So it could be a Taurus. People who never socialized with you guys, never talked to you guys. Ooh, we got the hold on. Ooh, shit. Oh, shit. All right, so it could be a Pisces, could be an Aries or Sag. Somebody who finds you guys to be attractive. This is somebody who idolizes you guys too. So there could be an apology, but if not, you're going to be being romanced by somebody who idolizes you guys, finds you guys to be their ideal partner. They find you to be their ideal partner, not you finding them to be an ideal partner. But they are appealing. They do fit the aesthetic of what you would like when it comes to romance. So, you know, they may be a little like unrealistic about relationships, about romance. You know what I mean? So you're being flirted with. You guys are being courted. This is the courter. This is the one that will court you. The Knight of Cups. So this is somebody who will court you guys over the course of time. They've been around for a while. So, you know what I mean? They're going to try to like, you know, maybe they write songs. Some of you maybe a songwriter, or they are like very good at talking, persuading. Maybe they're a salesman, saleswoman, or this is somebody who cares for others. They like to show up as a savior. So there's maybe somebody who tries to show up as a savior, or tries to show up at the right time, saying the right things, doing what you would like them to do. So maybe they're just going to be very generous. Yeah, they're going to try to make it up to you guys. I got Three of Swords in reverse. So somebody who you guys maybe have not talked to in a while or something like that, or whatever I said prior to that, you guys are reconciling, or they're going to come back around, or the people who are around you guys are going to start romanticizing you, which could be neighbors, this could be coworkers, this could be customers, clients, this could just be random strangers that you guys are walking past who maybe have been around for a while. Because Five of Pentacles means these are people who have been in your realm of in your energy or in your space at some point, but we never really like got vulnerable. We never really introduced ourselves. Maybe there were no pleasantries, or maybe we were only dealing with each other for certain reasons. This person is now starting to find you guys to be dreamy. You know what I mean? Six of Cups means that people are romanticizing you guys. So you guys maybe be romanticized by more people. But if it's not like necessarily, well, what's happening? Because the Knight of Cups just means that you guys are very charming, very persuasive, very appealing to look at. You know what I mean? And this could mean that you guys are having gentler features. You guys are able to say stuff to people that like, you know, calms them down, or you guys are able to persuade people to feel how you feel now, take on some of your feelings, your emotions. So you may even be able to like make people project onto you feelings of, let's say, desire, lust, attraction. You know what I mean? Like you guys are coming off as maybe more of a charmer, more flirty, more casually like just calm, cool, collected, like, you know what I mean? But also in a way where people just like having you around, you know what I mean? So you guys could be invited to a kickback, a hangout. Yeah, we got the moon here. And this deck, this has to do with somebody who either ghosted you guys or somebody who's been a secret admirer for a long time. These are people who've been around you guys for a while, who have admired you guys, but now they're starting to see you guys differently because the moon's in reverse. And with the Knight of Cups, this means that you're fitting an aesthetic. You're fitting a look that they like. And you're attractive. And I want you. I want you, and I'm going to have you. And that's how this person is. It's somebody who wants you, and they're going to have you. I don't know if they will have you, because it's free will. But this is somebody who's been there for a while, and now, some of y'all, they may try to invite you guys out for drinks. Like, there's a desire to get vulnerable with you guys, or they may gift you something as a way of, like, a gift, as a way of trying to connect with you, to get closer to you. You're going to notice that people are trying to get closer to you. So this could just be people in general that have been around for a while who are just being generous and, like, charming and flirty and talkative and social around you, or it's just one specific person, but I kind of feel like it's the energy of people doing this to y'all. So it could be Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Pisces, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. Okay. He can write a song here about here, kitty, here, kitty. And you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, Devon. You know you're gonna go for it. You know you're gonna go for it. That is just a pride talking right now. All right, Eight of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So that's a Capricorn, Virgo. All right, so Taurus, what is it? So some of y'all, this could be like you guys are starting to take care of yourselves more, not having to put as much effort, time anymore. You guys are getting over that self-sabotaging behavior. You guys are breaking free of maybe like a codependent behavior of maybe needing other people to take care of your needs or take care of practical matters. Like maybe you guys are, I don't know, just becoming a little bit more self-possessed where you only really care about yourself and your needs. This may be new. This could be a form of autonomy that you guys never had before. You guys are also maybe like no longer dating for potential. You know what I mean? So, okay, because I seen that Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So that's a Taurus energy. So it could also just be like somebody who didn't see potential in you guys before. Ooh, King of Pentacles in reverse. You guys got a sugar daddy. Or somebody who wants to invest in the relationship. So maybe somebody who has some money. They don't care about love. So maybe you guys no longer care about love. You guys only care about, let's say, status, positions, finances. Not really wanting relationships. Some of y'all may stop caring. Maybe y'all start realizing that you guys don't want commitment. Because the Nine of Swords is here in reverse, which has to do with a self-realization that hasn't come yet. So some of y'all maybe some of y'all are recognizing that some of your values are why you guys aren't in a relationship or why you guys aren't committed. Because the Five of Swords is here, which could be a resolution to maybe an issue that I was having prior to. But some of y'all is going to be somebody wanting to have a conversation, a sit down, talk it out. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody realized something from a conversation that you guys had prior. They're realizing something like, oh, maybe it could be their values. Maybe it could be their principles. Maybe it could be that they're not ready for commitment. Maybe it could be that you made them realize that they don't want commitment, that they don't want marriage, or that they were investing wrong in some way, or something like that. Maybe they wasted time at one point. I don't know. There's gonna be a talk. Five of Swords, Nine of Swords. There's gonna be a talk. Somebody realized something. Yeah, we got the Tower here. Somebody's gonna realize how either they sabotage a relationship, or some of y'all are gonna realize how you guys dodged a bullet with a relationship not working out. You know what I mean? Like some of y'all may realize that maybe you guys were more focused on money. Maybe you guys were more focused on material gain opposed to family and relationships. Because it could also go in that way too. All right. Five of Swords means that you guys are no longer gaslighting yourselves or no longer believing that you're in a commitment with somebody who's not committed to you. So you guys are not committing to relationships where they're not committed to you. You guys are realizing that about yourself. So some of y'all are realizing that I can do this on my own. I can take care of myself. Because remember I said that with the Queen of Pentacles is about being self-possessed. From the outside looking in, it looks like you're being selfish. But really, you're just taking care of your own needs and not putting that obligation on others. That's what the lesson is of the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Learning how to be self-sufficient, self-sustainable. Finding something to take care of your own time, your energy. Where you're not relying on other people to like show you up and like do it for you. So like, for instance, I always think this every time it happens to me, right? So when I be in my kitchen, like before I get ready to cook, because I cook every day. So before I get ready to cook, I realize, oh shit, I gotta wash the dishes. And it never fails me. Every time I go to wash the dishes, I always be thinking, damn it, I'm gonna get one of those girlfriends thing that they be talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I get tired of washing my own dishes. You know what I'm saying? It's just dishes. It ain't that major, but like in my mind, I always say that, damn it, I'm gonna get me a girlfriend that everybody be talking about, and somebody can wash my dishes. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to put my clothes on my bed before I like go to bed and realize like, oh god damn it, I gotta fold these shits. Like somebody could fold my clothes. You know what I'm saying? Some days it'd be like in my mind. That's like some of y'all it's like a realization that you don't really need that. You just gotta take care of your own needs. You know what I mean? So this is stuff that I can do. I can wash my own dishes. I can fold my own clothes. You know what I mean? It's just nice when somebody else does it. Same thing when it comes to like maybe you could pay your own bills. Maybe you could fix your own car. Well, maybe not. Maybe you can. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can. But anyway, it's one of those things. You guys are realizing something about maybe your value system, or you guys are realizing something about a previous partner, or somebody is realizing something about you, where maybe they didn't invest as much, where maybe they didn't see the potential. Because the Six of Pentacles and the Devil is here, somebody's obsessing about like who's giving to you, who to give to you, because you guys maybe are not wanting to commit to them. And that's making them realize like maybe I need to step my shit up. Like they're realizing that maybe they need to confront you, maybe they need to talk and open the lines of communication, because maybe they may never hear from you. So some of y'all is maybe somebody who's a business professional, or somebody who's very stable, like financially, who's a little like nervous to reach out to you guys, or nervous to hold up conversation with you guys. You guys may unexpectedly have a conversation where it just kind of comes out, where you really just tell them the truth, and they may feel like embarrassed because of their action, or because of the way that they maybe maneuver, or the way that they dealt with you guys, or the way that they talk to you guys, or the way that they maybe gave you mixed signals, you know what I mean? Or way, yeah, it's kind of like that, or way they lacked maybe like integrity in the relationship, you know what I'm saying? Or you guys maybe realizing that in your own life, where maybe you lacked integrity, maybe you didn't invest, maybe you weren't the most honest, maybe you weren't like ready to commit and like doing enough in the relationship, blah blah blah, whatever that is. Somebody's realized something, you or them, don't really matter. There's a big epiphany and a big breakthrough that was coming, that was meant to come, that some of y'all had avoided because you guys weren't looking at yourselves. All right, so the big epiphany could be like breaking free of a relationship, or recognizing what was holding you from a relationship, or it could be anything. I gave you a whole bunch of scenarios. I can't remember everything I said. Anyway, could be Aquarius, could be Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini, Libra. All right, all right. I don't like someone else washing or folding my clothes. That's not their responsibility. I like folding clothes. It's soothing. See, I don't mind it. It depends. Like some days I like it, some days I don't. There be people who fold my clothes really nicely, and then there were people who did not. So like, you know, sometimes I fold it really nice and I don't mind. You know what I mean? I think I have too many clothes. I think that's what the real issue is. I have too many clothes. I got clothes in my closet. I got clothes in my walk-in closet. I got my clothes in my daughter's closet. I got clothes in the drawer, and you know what I mean? Like, in like two different, like, so I'm like, this is too many clothes. I need to throw them away. And then this the irony of it, of having as many clothes as I have. Having all these clothes and still wearing like the same outfits, like Doug Funny. There's like certain clothes I just like. I just like the way the shirt feels on me. I just like the way the shirt looks on me. I just like this color on me. You know what I mean? I like the way this outfit looks. Like I have like favorite outfits. You know what I'm saying? Like I have all these other clothes. Some clothes I never took the tags off of, but I have like a favorite outfits, certain vibe I like to feel. And then as I'm losing weight and my body's changing, there's certain clothes that look better on me that I never wore before. I'm like, damn, like you look good today. You know what I'm saying? Like I look good. Damn. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, I don't know. Maybe I gotta get rid of some of my clothes or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Sometimes I'll be like, maybe I should switch my wardrobe up a little bit, do something different. I don't know what's gonna happen. Four Swords came out, and the Sun. So somebody you guys are waiting to hear from, you're gonna hear from them. All right. Now, some of y'all, your health could be getting in together. Like maybe you guys had like an ailment, injury. You guys could be healing from that. But also, somebody's gonna open up the lines of communication. It's somebody you guys want to hear from. And could be a Leo, could be a Libra. All right. So what is it? Oh, it's an apology. Maybe it could be insincere, because we do got the Page of Cups in reverse. So it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But if it's not, it's somebody who's been thinking about flirting with you guys, thinking about testing the waters with you guys. They're a little shy. Maybe they're a little younger than y'all. It's somebody who finds you guys cute. They're already infatuated with you guys. They already imagine you guys to be somebody who would make them happy. And this is somebody who probably would make you happy with the Sun. They're attractive. They're cute. They're cute. They may be younger. If they're not younger, this is somebody who's just very immature when it comes to expressing their feelings. We know that. We know this about the Page of Cups. We know this already. All right. So somebody's going to try to start being, oh, we got the Page of Wands with it too, and the Two of Cups. Some of y'all, you may be invited to go somewhere with this person. Maybe they're going to try to date you guys, try to go out. Maybe it's an adventure. I don't know. They're going to give you good news. Good news. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Seems to be a younger person, but if they're not younger, they're attractive. They're interesting to talk to. They're exciting to be around. They make you feel attractive. They're very flirtatious. And if it's not a person coming into your life in that way, then you guys are taking on the characteristics of this. You guys become a lot more vibrant, a lot more attractive, a lot more exciting to be around, entertaining. You know what I mean? You guys are having more clever retorts, you know, or clever like ways of saying stuff. Some of y'all maybe it's like phrases that you're using, or like, you know, just becomes a little bit more entertaining. You know what I mean? You guys could be maybe like, I don't know, just starting to show up or starting to like feel a little bit more like childish glee to you. Like, so things are maybe starting to feel a lot more funny. Maybe you're finding the laughter or the humor in past situations. I think that's kind of what it was. Like you guys are seeing the humor in a previous relationship or a previous ending or a previous connection. Maybe it was a heartbreak. You guys are starting to see maybe the humor of it now. Like maybe it's funny. So maybe like at one time it would have maybe like made you upset. Now you're like, it's not that bad, you know? So good news, I guess. You guys will be hearing some pleasant news with the Page of Cups and the Nine of Wands. The Page of Wands. You guys will be hearing pleasant news, but also being hit on a lot more. Being hit on a lot more. Do you guys like that? You like being hit on? It's like that? People are going to be flirting with you guys. Two of Cups is here with the Page of Wands. People are going to be like quickly infatuated with you guys. Like people are just going to fall in love with you guys. And like, you know, they may be kind of like short, passionate relationships, but like, you know, they're fun. So maybe you guys are dating a little bit more. Maybe people are just being a little bit more like, you know, playful, cordial with you guys. This could be, like I said, a previous partner who's like apologizing, but it's because you guys are attractive. You guys are shining. Your little face. And I say your little face, like, you know, you could be big as shit. I don't know. But it's your face. Your face is shining. Right now, you guys are shining. You guys are going to be catching the attention of a lot of different people. Because we do got two people here so far. And we got the Page of Swords. So people are keeping tabs on you guys. So you guys are coming off as like very communicative, talking a lot. You're going to talk a lot to people. People are going to talk a lot to you. People are going to reach out to you guys a lot. It's good news. You know what I mean? So it's invites to parties, invites to celebration. And I'm telling you why. It's because you guys are attractive. It's because you guys are maybe the life of the party, or you guys are just, I don't know, just interesting to be around. Like, you know, people just be happy when you're showing up. You know, so that maybe is it too. People are just happy that you're showing up. Like, oh, snap. So maybe that's what it is. People who maybe are like, I don't know, just become a little bit more social friendly with you because like, yo, you showed up, Aries. Oh my gosh. Aries, you fucking showed up. Oh my gosh. So some of y'all, this could even be a vacation though with the Four of Swords and the Sun and the Page of Wands. This could be a vacation. And again, I could say, because I'm seeing the water. So again, maybe you guys are going to the pool. Maybe you got to show your little body off at the pool or some shit. Or you guys are going somewhere where there's water. You guys are showing off your little body or showing off some type of skill, a natural talent. Some of y'all recognize that you have a talent for attracting people. You know what I mean? Like, oh, people just love that I'm here. People just love this about me. Like, so you guys maybe recognize that you have a talent and a skill or ability of just naturally attracting people whenever you're your most enthusiastic and passionate self. Like when you're doing something that's entertaining to you, when you're excited, when you're showing up like ready and ripping, ready to go, like bright, what do they call it? Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. When you're showing up like that, then you recognize that you get the best from others, that they mirror that same energy back to you. So you're like, oh shit, I see something. So some of y'all may be recognizing that you've always had this about you, but maybe you never realized it. Maybe you never noticed it. Maybe some of y'all were harping too much on previous connections that ended, or what you may have felt like you've done wrong. You guys maybe get over like making mistakes, like stop caring about your mistakes. Like it was just part of the process. I had to go through that. So some of y'all are like seeing the brighter side of maybe a breakup, the brighter side of like maybe a mistake, or the brighter side of Four of Swords could just be whatever. I don't know. Something that hurt at one time, but now it doesn't hurt because something better came along. So some of y'all could be like, you know what I mean, recognize like maybe I did break up with this person. Maybe I did get hurt by this person. Or maybe this did happen, but like the stuff that came from it was well worth it. You know, hey, what's up, brown skin girl? But the stuff that came from it was way worth it because you guys gonna have people dating. You guys could be dating, but it could just be also people being more friendly, being more cordial, being more reciprocal of your same energy. So like when you're showing up enthusiastic and excited, or you're showing up, you know, maybe like fun loving and like, you know, passionate about life, then so are they. They're mirroring it right back to you. You're gonna notice it. Like people just sharing that same vibrant energy with you. You know what I mean? And they just, I don't know, they're flirty, they're talkative, they just really want to be around you. You know what I mean? And they inspire you. People hype you up a lot. They be hyping you up. Oh, go Aries! I see you. You losing weight, or I see that outfit, or I seen the last post you made, or you know what I mean? Like people just be hyping you up in that way. It's gonna be exciting. It's excitement in general coming for y'all. Some of y'all, it is a vacation or a trip or just getting outside of like the norm and just, you know what I mean? Maybe you guys are starting to become active, like having more of like an active life. You know what I mean? Like getting outside more, exploring and discovering stuff about yourself, and it's really starting to like make you feel confident even more, and really starting to make you want to like look into more things, learn more things, you know what I mean, talk more. It's making you want to like communicate with people, and not like and it could even maybe make you guys have tougher skin, but like you don't feel like you need it. You get what I'm saying? So you're not feeling like you need to protect yourself or feeling like you need to guard yourself. You're just like chatting with people, and it feels good, and they're chatting back, and you know, you're feeling attractive, and you're feeling like, you know what, I can go out on a limb and try stuff that I normally wouldn't try because my confidence is up now. So could be a Leo, could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and we got Libra. Yeah, Leo. Yep. So that was that. Thank you guys so much. Ooh, 1 hour and 30 minutes. Thank you guys so much. That was a ball. I had a ball. I like that one. This is really informative for me. I like this one. All right. Thank y'all so much, though. What y'all got planned on tonight? What y'all got planned tonight? You got something going on tonight? You know what I've been thinking about, y'all? I've been thinking about like for y'all, not I mean, because the members I'll be doing the readings and the memberships, but for y'all, I was thinking about doing paid questions, like $20. What y'all think about that? Like if I go live and I do the paid questions, how y'all feel? Y'all want to do those? The paid readings right here on YouTube? Would y'all want to get into that? Let me know. Hey, Miss B. Oh, you just gotta go to one of my videos that's a member. I got it it's on my page. I don't know how that worked, but something like that. So yeah, all right. So what y'all think? I just need a couple people to let me know, because I'll do some of the live readings for y'all. Just let me know if that's what y'all want to do. And there's gonna be I have another rant fest coming up too. I gotta tell y'all some shit. So I'm about to tell y'all another rant one of these days. Yeah, go back there and check that Aquarius out, Michaela. All right. So, all right. Anyway, y'all. Silent Priestess is trying to be a member. Yeah, all you gotta do is I just know you gotta go to my page. I don't know how to do it. I just been seeing people like subscribe for my videos that had member videos. So maybe you just go to like maybe it's like a member section, and maybe you click join. But I think there's videos that I posted that also say members, and you can just go like do that. I could do rant and questions. Yeah, I could do that. But we could do both, rant and questions. I got a little rant, and I could just do questions if you guys got questions too. I ain't tripping too much. Sipping with Noonie. Yeah, that's true. I do got some wine recently that I kind of want to sip on a little bit and chit chat with y'all, talk a little shit. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoy that. Damn, I meant to tell Aries you guys could be having more people viewing you guys or looking at you guys. Damn, should have told them earlier. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to get loose. What time is it? It's only 9 o'clock. Oh, okay, I started a little early. All right, I'll take my dog out now. He could be done because I probably go to bed like 10:30, 11, so I can get up early and get strong at the gym. All right, anyway, y'all, I'm gone. Y'all have a great night. Love y'all.